Today I'm out here at Taylor's Fish Camp over here on St. Simons Island. That's the check-in hut when you come here to visit Cannons Point. Charles Taylor, Arnold Taylor, Archibald Taylor, Reginald Taylor, all put together, plus Douglas. Their brother was involved in it with the purchase of Lawrence Place from Ann Gould. And this is the Lawrence River right here. About to go out and take a look at that. The Lawrence River. The one used by Taylor Fish Camp, the Taylors, and also this was a site to go to Little St. Simons too. In 1925, Captain Douglas Taylor built a dock right over here on this river for the people who owned Little St. Simons as a way to get over to Little St. Simons. The Taylor brothers also had their own dock for their fishing camp, which was right here where I'm standing in this area. They also installed a cattle chute here too, because they delivered cattle over there using this Lawrence River right here. So over here was a dock for the people that own Little St. Simons, and also a dock for the Taylors. So there's two docks over here, and imagine a cattle chute on one of them, load cattle up. Later on the dock built by Captain Taylor for the people that own Little St. Simons, they put rails to launch boats. And this same dock that was used for Little St. Simons was the ones where the employees, the supplies, and the ferry to go over to Little St. Simons was caught right here on this river, right here in this area, in this dock area. And they took it all the way over to Little St. Simons using this river. The roads out here at Taylor Fish Camp were dirt and shell, and they went 1 mile from here, from the dock, all the way to the road, the county road. Farmers were the owners of Little St. Simons, and they're the ones that built this dock over here. And they're the ones that ferried people over back and forth, because the Taylors were related. The man who managed Little St. Simons was also the brother of the guys that owned Taylor Fish Camp. In 1927, they put a cover over the dock to protect people from the rain and the elements and the supplies. This dock over here was used until 1964 when Hurricane Dora hit it and destroyed it. Built a new dock that cost them $1,592.65 to rebuild the dock right here. They also, later on, the Taylors were struggling with their fish camp, so they had to ask the owners of the Little St. Simons for $100 a month rental fee to use the dock on their land, because they owned the land, and they allowed them to use the dock for years without having to pay a fee. So they did. So the Bowensers ended up paying the people on Little St. Simons, paid them the rental fee, $100 a month to use the dock. They paid the Taylor brothers from 1968 to 1972 for the $100 monthly rental fee for the docks. January 27, 1972, R.A. Taylor of the Taylor brothers sold Lawrence Plantation, or Taylor's Fish Camp, to Sea Island Company. And in 2012, the St. Simons Island Land Trust bought this. Look, this is a good look at Lawrence River. A lot of history just right here in this little area, used for Lawrence Plantation and Taylor's Fish Camp, and also the ferry dock, or the loading dock, to go to Little St. Simons. But this spot right here at Taylor Fish Camp, up until the 70s, was used as the ferry dock to go to Little St. Simons. Right here in this area. It's amazing.